Yo guys, before this video starts, I just want to give a quick shout out to my man HackE4. I got the gameplay from him, so yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this video.
Yo, what is up guys? Today it's your favorite average gamer here. I hope you all are having a fantabulous day. I can't believe I just said that. Please, someone please end this, end me. Well, to be honest, I wrote fantabulous in the script and it auto-corrected to Istanbul of all things. But yeah, you heard that correctly. This is the first time I actually wrote a script for a video. I thought since it's a special occasion, I would do it. But before we get into this video, I'd like to ask you to like, subscribe, and yeah, hit the notification bell and comment, all that nonsense. But also shout out to my man HackE4. He was the man who inspired me to make this video. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this. Well, first things first, I love this game. So don't think of any of the criticism as me hating on this game. Well, where to begin? How about the gameplay? Well, the core gameplay is a mix between an adventure game and a farming game, which makes a very interesting combination. What I'm saying is I consider it half an adventure game and half a farming game, and both sides are really fun and interesting and have their own unique gimmicks and quirks. Really a really interesting combination. The plot market is very interesting because it works on supply and demand. This means the more you sell one type of plot, the less valuable it will become. But the less of it you sell, the higher the value goes. But it does have a maximum value for balancing reasons. Kind of yourself getting 1,000 new bucks for every single plot. Next up, the slimes. The main selling point of the game. There's a solid variety of them, and it looks like the sequel will add a few more. Each slime has its own pro and con. Pink slimes are very easy to manage, but don't have a favorite fruit, so you can't double its plots, and their plots are dirt cheap. However, they are essential in the lab. Honey slimes are fairly easy to manage, but their plots attract other slimes from further away, making the tars and lagos a lot more common. Radiation slimes will give you radiation poisoning, obviously, if you get too close, and so on and so forth. You'll find that the easier slime is to manage, the less valuable its plot. This does have a few exceptions to that rule, honey slimes being one of them. Fairly medium value plot and a relatively easy to manage slime as long as you keep it contained. Next on the list is the locations, and hot damn they look good. Well, first we have the dry reef. Nothing too special, but it serves its purpose as a starting area. It shows you the basics and is a very simple sandbox for you to test around in. No major consequences. The indigo quarry is very colourful and has some very colourful slimes. Rad slimes are bright green and emit a bright green aura, obviously. Crystal slimes are very colourful. I can't word, okay? And are my personal favourite. I really do love them. I don't know why. Yeah. Next up is the moss blanket. A very green place, mainly because I didn't. It was this far into the script, and I already forgot about things I could say. Wow. Also a gorgeous location, and the slimes suit the location well. Apart from the boom slimes, which it doesn't actually make much sense why they're there. Like, it makes sense that they're in the indigo quarry in some capacity, but why the moss blanket of all places? Well, if you have not played this game, now is where the spoilers will start to kick in. So, yeah, these are the major spoilers for the end game. I won't be talking about the story, just the location, so if you don't want to get this spoiled for you, I recommend you click off the video and play the game now. Okay? Do we have an understanding? Good. The ancient ruins are understandably mysterious, as their purpose, the quantum slimes, only add, as is their... yeah, I can't word. Okay. Anyway, I can't word, okay guys? As is their purpose, the quantum slimes only add to the atmosphere. The glass desert has an amazing atmosphere, possibly the best in the game. When you first get into the area, it's dry and barren, but you can find these fountain areas which have statues of a specific slime. Much like the gate to the ancient ruins, you feed the statue the plot of what the slime looks like. Do I make sense? No? Doesn't matter. By doing this, you make the fountain work, which creates a force field that protects you from fire. Oh, did I forget to mention this area has firestorms. In order to create a force field, you must suck up the water from the fountain and splash it at these plants that appear all over the glass desert. Then these plants will grow into a luscious oasis. I can't word, okay guys? No, that's the third time I've said it this video, but I just can't, okay? You can really tell that this is my first scripted video, okay? Well, the plants grow into a luscious oasis and have pink slimes and one of a specific slime. It's either a dervish slime, a tangle slime, or a mosaic slime. Yeah. Do I make sense? No, I don't really care again. Well, the slime lab. It's a refreshing location, and possibly the most interesting expansion in my opinion, because it gives more useful plots than just selling them. And since I am a moronic buffoon, I crashed the market so I can... I crashed the market and the plots become dirt cheap, so instead I can use it in the slime lab to make other things. Like drones, all that stuff. Yeah. Now, Victor's expansion. Well, essentially, well, the character expansion thingies, updates, whatever you want to call them, nothing special, they don't really have anything unique quirks, but the things you get them with is a lot more interesting. For Ogden, you have to go to this unique island that have these unique fruits called kookadoobas. Do I make sense? No? Okay. Wait. Yeah, gotta sneeze. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, simple, right? Kookadooba fruit. Okay? Well, here's where it gets complicated. Every slime on the island is feral. And if you don't know what feral slimes are, they're essentially really, really hungry and want to eat you. Does that make sense? No? Again, well, probably the last time. I don't care. You can take these saber plots along with the kookadoobas. You give the kookadoobas to Ogden. You have no other use for them. You can feed them to slimes, but it's not worth it, and you can't even plant them, so yeah. He also pays you in tofu. What the hell? So yeah, and if you complete one quest, you get an upgrade for your, a purchasable upgrade for your gardens, which allow the fruit to not expire when on the ground and in this mixture. Then you get a deluxe garden, which has more space for growing more crops. Not really super useful in retrospect, because I mean, if you get all the right upgrades, you can make your thingy really, really productive, and you don't actually even need more food. You'll have a lot of surplus. But yeah, always good to feed those fire slimes. Next, and the final thing he will give you is his very own ranch area. That's, yeah, it's an okay expansion, and I think it's a decent one, nothing too special, but yeah. Next up is Victor's expansion. Well, Victor, Tricky Vic. Two people understand that reference. So, apparently his supplier of manifold cubes is Bob. Probably got that wrong, okay? If you don't know who Bob is, he's a bunch of slimes in a trench coat. Got it? Good. So essentially, Victor, you have to go into virtual reality, which has a bunch of different locations, including the Indigo Quarry, the Moss Blanket, the Slime Sea, obviously, and the Dry Reef. I think I might have missed one. Again, I don't care. But yeah, essentially, it's a simulation, and you have to collect these slimes that have weird faces. Once you try to vac them up, they'll go out of your backpack and turn into glitch slimes. You have to collect the glitch slimes, as they are the way you get stuff, manifold cubes, which is very useful. Essentially what manifold cubes do is they're an essential ingredient in crafting the blueprints Victor gives you. At first he'll give you, I think, a chicken cloner, which you can use to clone chickens, as the name implies. Next one will be a advanced drone. So yeah, and the third one will probably be his expansion. I say probably because I haven't actually gotten to that point in the game yet. I know, probably should have gotten there first. Anyway, last up is Mochi Miles. So essentially, it's actually quite the fun little mini game. You have to go shoot Quicksilver slimes with electricity to feed them, and they'll essentially give you plots, which you get 10 plots. Mochi Mile gives you $200, which is quite solid, as it's I know you can make more from different plots, but it's a way to earn money once you crash the stock market like I do. At first she'll give you I think a deluxe coupe. Actually no, that's the second upgrade. First she'll give you Mochi's Extra Mile, which what that does is every very once in a while, you'll get a double the amount of money on plots. Doesn't work all the time, but every once in a while. Essentially, the deluxe chicken coop can hold double the amount of chickens and suck up old chickens. Yay. Next and the last thing is her expansion. Again, nothing special. I mean, you can use the waterfall and stuff to grow puddle slimes, but again, nothing super special. Yeah. Well, now I'm gonna start talking about stuff I would like to see in Slime Rancher 2. And what I would like to see is more. More of everything. More slimes, more plots, more foods, more locations, more people to talk to. Maybe an expansion with Bob. That would be quite fun, like Chicken Wrangler, I don't know. Like maybe some mini games though. Mini games sounds like a good idea, like maybe okay, bear with me when I say this. A city builder in Slime Rancher that's called Jurassic Park with the Saber Slimes. I know it sounds crazy, because it is. Yeah. Like mini games, like parodies of like Space Invaders, that would be fun. Pac-Man. all that would be really interesting and fun. I also think there should be a few new ways to earn money, because right now there's like 4. You can work for Michi, you can sell plots, you can, what was it? You can smash crates, and one other thing I forgot. What was that thing? Oh yeah, Slime Ranch Exchange. Yeah. Essentially though, yeah. I think there should be like ways to earn money. Maybe you could be able to sell crops, as well as like maybe you could sell slimes. Eh? It would be interesting. I'm just saying. Um, Maybe you could breed slimes. You could sell those slimes. See, you could sell chickens, all that stuff, like an actual farmer. But yeah, yeah, a new way to travel would be nice. Like maybe you could build a monorail system instead of just boring old teleporters. I know it would be less efficient, but maybe you could go to more places in one monorail. Yeah, who I think I am, 3. Anyway, yeah. So, I hope you're all doing good, and I think that's gonna have to be the end of the video. I think more things I would like to see in Slime Rancher 2. I'll make my own video on that. But yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing day. I know I am. This is my first review, so keep that in mind. So don't be too ruthless in the comments, but I would like some criticisms and ways to improve. So if you have any suggestions and stuff, I am planning to improve my mic and stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you next time, and goodbye.